balloons. Can you see that balloon backboard? Check that out. Can we see it? Kind of.
I don't know
We
if
don't
we
see
want
the top of it.
I don't know if we want the balloons to boom.
No, we don't want the balloons to boom. But oh yeah, pan out. Oh,
Nice.
slows down. Look at that. So this is all balloons. Oh, this is all balloons. Those are white, but they appear a little bluish because of the lights, right?
Yes.
All right. Anyway, look at that. So there you go. We stole it. No, we did. Oh, welcome to the show, everybody. Hi, welcome to Punchlines. I'm Frank Nicotero, a longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan. And this show is going to give you a lot of big laughs today. Some good insight because of our regular co-host. But we'll start off with a moment of irony. Ah, yes. This was yesterday at Dodger Stadium for the Angels-Dodgers. They do this traditional series. Go ahead, show it. We do this. They do a 3-game series or 2-game series for the season. And look at this picture someone got. Ohtani Betts. We should have known. I mean, come on. See, Ann, that's an Ann laugh. That's a natural, real. That's not one of Ann's BS laughs. That's a real one. And someone tweeted Vinny RBI. Vinny RBI. He sure does. Legally, too. Illegally.
Yeah.
All right. This is a good rehearsal. All right. From the top. Let's go.
Yeah. Good job.
Anyway, welcome to the show. We got a great show. I mean, it's Monday, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday, so guess who's here? Alex White is here. Yay, sports betting analyst,
Alex.
2-time national champion. And Alex, you got something for us later today?
Yes, and I'm very excited to be here for the full show. It's been a couple weeks.
That's what I wanted to point out. Last Monday, we had our whole on-air talent here. We did the whole big draft, which we'll get to in a second, about the bracket. Then you weren't here Wednesday. So it's been a minute. So it's glad to have you here. And what's coming up later today?
So I had to dig deep, Frank. So I've got some player props. There's also an NIT game tomorrow that I really like. So since I won't be here on set tomorrow, I'll give it out today.
I love it. All right, that's coming up a little bit later on. Mr. Ohtani Shohei will be addressing the media a little later on today. Be interesting to hear what he says. And he's also going to show his Sweet 16 bracket.
I'm pretty sure he's just reading from a script.
Oh, I'm
his
sure.
Statement today. Yeah.
Well,
So
what about his translator? He won't be there. Translator's gone.
Yeah, a new one. Because
of course, there's a lot of memes going around of Pete Rose going, "Oh, I could have blamed it on the translator." Oh man, it's going to be interesting, and right before baseball season. Anyway, Alex is here and making his 3rd appearance on the show. A man who just won Best in Vegas, Comedian of the Year. Our friend Butch Bradley will be here, who about 2 weeks ago, around St. Patrick's Day, got to crank the thing. What is it, like the siren?
yeah, it's a siren. Yeah,
they got to crank the siren to open up a Knights game, which is pretty cool.
It is very cool. I was just at the Knights game Saturday.
You were there Saturday. You were not
Yes.
upstairs with all of us, me, Jeff, the Courtneys. We were all up there drinking.
No, I had to go to at least one more because now Aviators is starting and their home games cross over a lot. So.
I see. Never crossed the stream.
But yeah, I watched that person do that, and I was thinking about him. Excited to hear the story.
Yeah, he's got a good
really
story.
cool.
He had a really cool jersey they made him, and it was green because I'm pretty sure he did it on St. Patrick's Day. So there you go. And behind the glass, our producer Ryan McCormick. Ryan, opening weekend of the tournament. We were upstairs for a couple days. We had a blast. I just want to say huge shout out to the South Point, the catering, the sportsbook, whoever set all that up. It's those 2 departments. Steve Stallworth up there who manages the arena. We saw him running around. And there was like 2,500 to 3,000 people all watching on like 25 big screens. Yep. There were betting kiosks. There were ticket windows. Yep. The food and prices for drinks, insane. I'm told. The beer buckets. Someone mentioned. I don't know. It was a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I heard that from other tables too.
Yeah, $20.
There was Pendleton whiskey. Apparently, they ran out on Thursday.
Yeah.
Someone drank too much of it. That was a good time. It was a good time. All right, so let's take a look at the brackets right now. Let's take a look at our pool. We're going to look at our pool first. This is the draft we did a week ago, as Alex mentioned, where all the on-air staff and our crew, Drew Dog and Ryan, myself, Matt Never, Jeff Parles, Sean, who's not here today. So let's take a look at how we all did. So Alex still has Arizona, Creighton, Alabama, and Duke. Alex, you got to feel good about those 4 teams.
Most of them are underdogs going into this week, and that's the only thing that's
even Arizona.
Me a little bit.
Arizona is too. That's right. So you have 69 points.
Lucked out with the Creighton.
What's that?
You lucked out with the Creighton win.
I did luck out with Creighton.
Oh, Creighton game, which by the way, I had the first half over. Was probably my biggest bet of the weekend was yesterday on UConn. I went 4-0. I had Grand Canyon. I lost Grand Canyon. That looked good for a minute.
Yeah.
Just with the points.
If you took any of the favorites in the round of 32, you went 15-1.
Yeah,
So,
well, that's what Frankie Overs does, favorites and overs.
Yeah.
So, I had Connecticut big yesterday, and then I had Golke over, and, that Nebraska sharpshooter, that guy.
Tamanaga.
Him.
Tamanaga. Yeah, that one was fun.
That guy, too. That was
yeah,
fun.
we're 2-0 in our player props.
We were hit. It just,
good.
you just want guys to bomb threes, and especially when
This is what
Golke
basketball has come to.
and Oakland. What's
I said, this is what basketball has come to. Yeah.
Exactly. But that's exciting for the fans. But like when Golke was down and Oakland were down, you knew he was just going to throw them up. And he did. He needed 4.5, and he got, what did he end up with, 6? I think he had 6. Didn't matter. It covered.
Yeah, it'd be over for sure.
All right. I'm sorry. I apologize, Ann. Could you throw that back up real quick? Matt's got, let's see. Ann, unfortunately, Ann, you're out. Ann, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to inform you. You're out.
She's not the only one, though.
Not the only one, right? Drew Dog. Oh, wait. Can we go back? Drew Dog.
He didn't get to his own.
Drew Dog has one team left, but he has Houston.
Not a bad team.
Not a bad team to have. This was a very controversial pick. It went for big money. I think the highest price, $36. Yep. He wisely saved his money, taught well by his mother. Save your money. And he got Houston, so that's a good one. Then we move over to Frank.
Houston escaped last night as well.
They escaped. I'm telling you, that was a hell of a game.
I did have A&M on the money line.
And then listen, I was hoping that UConn, Tennessee, and Iowa State would be obviously, but Clemson, kind of a dark horse ACC pick, so I got 4, but Alex technically ahead of me by 2 points. All right, the bottom half of the bracket. Jeff, what's Jeff have left? Is he out?
Nobody.
And the guy who sat to my left critiquing all of our picks.
Yep.
Son of a gun. All right, Matt. Matt looks good, right? He's got
Look
Purdue.
At his points.
Matt's in the lead.
He's in the lead with 72 points because NC State.
Yep.
Let's be honest. Okay, real quick. And then Ryan, he's got his Tar Heels, and I like the Marquette. And Gonzaga, again, it's one of those years everyone's ignoring Gonzaga.
I also had Oregon and Texas, who should have won their games, but didn't.
And then who was last up there? I missed that.
Sean.
36 points.
Oh, Sean's got the Illini. Oh, one team he has left is the team he can't pronounce.
Which a lot of people like them over
Iowa State.
our Iowa State Cyclones this
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the kid's name? It's Sherman. What's it starts with the kid from Illinois who can just shoot? Something junior, the third, fourth.
Shannon,
that guy, yeah. Shannon. He's unbelievable. So look at that. Sean, who mispronounces the name Illinois, he's hanging. All you need is one. All you need is one.
All you need is love.
All you need is. I was saying it like that. Can we sing Beatles songs? Those aren't copywritten, Jerry, are they? Let's just sing Beatles songs.
As long as we don't have the back.
That won't get flagged on YouTube. Let's be honest though. The tournament itself has been fun to watch. It's not one of the greatest tournaments because the highest seed left, or NC State at 11. It's not one of those shocking schools because it's a school everyone's heard of.
Yeah,
they're on 11. It's like, oh yeah, North Carolina State. I've heard of them.
Yeah, the top 8 seeds are all remaining.
Yeah, and we talked about how there was so many different number ones this year, and it was going to be wide open. But really, the cream has risen in the final 16 here. It's kind of a boring tournament. There hasn't been any game buzzer beaters.
Right.
I mean, when does that happen?
Sending them to overtime. Not game winners.
A&M, right. But when has there not been at least 1 or 2 or 3 in the opening couple days? So I'm just saying CBS right now, if I hear Jim Nantz or one announcer go, this has been one of the best tournaments ever, I'm going to say, you're lying, sir. Yeah. You are lying. You are lying to the people.
But it's shaping up to be the best basketball remaining.
That's true.
Yeah, because still, there's like 6
really
teams. A lot of
ahead.
teams could still win it. Yeah. You're still rooting for Iowa State.
I am still rooting for Iowa State, yes.
I, too, am rooting for Iowa State.
But you also have UConn.
UConn's playing angry.
UConn looks amazing.
Dan Hurley.
Dan Hurley, his wife travels with a traveling washing machine. Did you see that on the broadcast?
No.
Okay. So he wears the same outfit. He wears the same suit, which, it doesn't get a dry clean every night, I don't think. But he wears the same socks, same shirt, same underwear. And they cut to a shot. His wife travels with, it's one of those, I've seen them on Amazon. It's like, an agitator. Oh, okay. You fill it with water in the bathroom, and it goes. Yeah. They travel with that. I guess he's too afraid to send it out 1 hour cleaning. There's no PA around or something. I don't understand. But anyway, he wears the same thing. And then have you heard about the M&Ms?
No.
Have you heard the M&M thing?
Nope.
He has to have 8 M&Ms before every game.
8 specifically?
8 specifically. I don't know why.
Certain color or
what? That's what I was. Here's the kicker. if the team he's playing, if the color is one of them, throws that one out. So Northwestern yesterday, there's no purple M&Ms, so he could just take eight M&Ms. So it's kind of.
Wait, so he lays out 8 M&Ms. And
I don't know if he lays them out. I don't know if he lays them out.
But if one of them's the color, he only has 7?
No, he'll like substitute another one maybe.
Okay.
Maybe like another blue one because UConn. I don't know. There's no white ones. But I'm telling you right now, this is like something you'd hear like on a Dateline when they interview people who knew a serial killer. He would have 8 M&Ms before each killing. Never the victims come.
They've been brutalizing every team.
They have. And he even says that when he comes in the locker room, he's even like, we've been killing them. Oh, yeah, he's a little crazy.
I just didn't know if the word that I said was a word, but we can move on.
If what? What happened? What?
Now they have SDSU. Yeah. We get a rematch.
What color is that? That's red and blue, right?
Red and black.
Red and black. So he can't have any red M&Ms. Get them out. I know you're not supposed to eat the red ones. When we were kids, Ann, you weren't supposed to eat red M&Ms. No, red was the one that had the dye that made you sick. Green ones are the best.
Red 40.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Made you horny, baby. Yeah, okay. If you say it as Austin Powers, it doesn't sound as dirty. Right? Does green make you horny?
You didn't need to repeat it.
It didn't sound as offensive. Anyway, Danny Hurley's crazy, but yeah, we love him. Okay, what do we got here? Today's show, it's March 25th. Let's point it out. March 25th.
325.
Went to go see a Bark in the Park thing on Saturday. About 20 minutes away.
Okay.
Was not there. Free paper, a free little dog magazine you get. Circled it. We went. No, it was actually, there is no Saturday, March 22nd. Saturday, March 23rd. So I Googled it. It was March 2nd. They put an extra 2 in there, and guess what they did? Screwed up the entire day.
For you.
So there was nothing going on.
Nothing.
And you had no other
Drove all the way
flyers
there
to let people know. Okay.
Nothing. No way. No Bark in the Park.
Well, there is Bark in the Park on Wednesdays at the Las Vegas ballpark.
Yes, there is.
Aviators games.
Can bring dogs to the ballpark?
Yep.
I'm going to think about that.
Yep. It's a good time. A lot of pups.
How messy does it get?
Well, there's like the grass area in the outfield. That's where they normally all
dogs aren't perfectly trained to do that.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, but that's normally where they all...
Well, anyway, it's March 25th, 2024. It's a day to take a breath from the weekend for sure. As we bring you show number 117. And I even wrote, I think Alex hasn't been here for a normal episode. So, yeah. So, you know what? To celebrate that, Alex, since you haven't been here, I send 2 different scripts to the crew because it's time for Triple Day, Triple Play. Do we have a graphic for that? Part of the game. Oh, never mind. Alex.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, see, I send everybody a script. If this is a little tip, next time if you see it's just a script sent to you, they're up to something. All right, so anyway, Triple Play, Triple Day, Triple Play. Did we copyright that yet, Jerry? Have we copyright that? What? Get a TM on that. We own this game. On it. This is owned by South Point Studio. Alex, we have 3 famous sports-related birthdays, celebrating birthdays today. One of them was yesterday. But anyway, I don't know how Ann has set this up. I think, Ann, did you do your special version of it? It's the mosaic. Oh, this is good. All right. So here's your birthday person clue.
Uh-oh.
Something just fell. What was that? Was that one of my pages of the script?
Nope. We can't take the 2-shot.
Okay. Was it our sign?
Yes.
I could get up and... Jerry, is it okay? I'm on a triple box. All right, we're triple boxing it. Oh, that means... All right, anyway. Here's your first clue. She was a cheerleader.
Oh.
She is a very famous superstar athlete. She was a cheerleader and a babysitter in high school.
This is a terrible hint.
Well, I can't give it away. I assume you did both of those. Okay. So here we go. Here's her mosaic. How long will it take you to figure out who this is? And go. Oh, we got the Triple Day. Okay, Triple Day. There's a song. Triple Day. All right, who is that?
Oh, that's Danica Patrick.
Danica Patrick. She got it before the mosaic came full. So Alex is a winner. But today is her birthday. Danica Patrick, who I was a big fan of, love her. Oh, is she 39? 40 or 42?
40.
Correct answer is 42. Oh, 42. Still looks great.
We almost named Aubrey Danica.
It's a good name. That's a solid name. Really, what other names are in the running for Aubrey?
Harper was made the top.
Harper. Was there a baby Frankie maybe ever? Was that a thought?
Yeah. Yeah.
When's the baptizing? When do I have to be there for the baptizing? Just let me know. Okay.
I gotcha.
Just
we gotta figure that out.
You gotta do it like The Office. You have to invite everybody, and then you have to supply food. You saw the show. Okay, so all right, number 2. Here's your clue.
Okay. Hopefully it's better than that.
Born.
Danica Patrick was a cheerleader.
She was a cheerleader, but you knew who it was. All right.
Okay.
Born Reginald Dwight, but you know him as a Vegas legend and a great tennis player. That's the whole sports thing. He really is known for other kinds of hits. And this famous sequined LA Dodger uniform that he wore several times. All right, here we go. Get ready. Vegas legend.
Elton John.
Elton John! Yes, it is Elton John. Elton John.
Those glasses.
Yeah, it's the glasses. You got it right away. You're 2 for 2. Is Elton 77, 78, or 80 today? You're going all the way up? Wait, up, down? What do you think?
I'm going to stick with the middle. 78.
How old is Elton John today? Oh, he's 77. You've identified both of them, but you've been off by 1 year.
Yeah.
Jerry's roadieing it. Jerry's roadieing it. Butch Bradley has arrived. He's doing everything. Butch, what's happening? We're going to have you on any second now.
Look at that jersey, though.
That jersey's awesome. All right, and here we go. This is the last one. You're 2 for 2, Alex.
Okay.
She's focused so much on the game, she's looking at her phone. There's no hints on your phone. All right, this gentleman is celebrating a birthday yesterday, but, he's...
Yesterday birthday cake.
I don't know what's going on with Jerry. Jerry, we're not, we're the lowbrow. You could just walk in and put it up next time. The gentleman just crawled on the ground. This is why Jerry was Employee of the Year.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was he doing? Did we knock over the South Point sign? No.
Is this how you do it?
This is how Jerry does it, man. It's Vegas. Anyway, okay, here's your birthday person, clue number 3. Actually, it was yesterday. Born in New Orleans. He's won 2 Super Bowls.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Slowly unravel the mosaic of this birthday boy from yesterday.
University of Tennessee quarterback.
Oh, Peyton Manning.
You gave it away. And there he is. Peyton. What is he, 12 in that picture?
Yes,
what picture did you find there? He's very young there.
Thank you, Ryan, for throwing that out there.
All right, we had to get Tennessee still in the tournament. Yeah, I still have them. Is he 48, 50, or 51? This is your last one to get the number right.
Dang. Looking for clues. Let's stick with B. 50. No, 51.
No, 48. All right, her job is to analyze sports, not
ages.
Yeah, he's 48. Thing. So anyway, happy birthday to Elton John. Happy birthday to Peyton Manning yesterday. Yep. And happy birthday to the lovely Danica Patrick. We might as well just bring Butch in right now.
Sure.
Right? Butch, slide in. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. Now, I follow him on social media. We follow each other. This gentleman.
Hello.
You met Alex. Was Alex here before? Yes. Of course.
Hi, Alex.
Butch, you just were named Best of Vegas Comedian of the Year in Las Vegas, and he's wearing a jersey, which we'll get to. It's Butch Bradley. Third time, baby. The hat trick performance.
Keep it going for Frank, killing it.
Thank you, and Alex.
He took over Vegas in 3 weeks.
That's right. I'm trying.
All the comedians are terrified. Gabe Lopez is on top of the building right now.
We have a story about that later. But anyway, not only is this jersey green, you brought a green drink. Did you coordinate this?
This is matcha. Yeah, this is. By the way, if you haven't discovered this,
I haven't, Alex.
Oh yes, so good.
Matcha's great.
What is it?
It's just full of love and joy.
All right.
It's like caffeine, but without, like coffee, kind of a little acidic. This is straight from China, some field in China called matcha.
Okay. And
you're
making that up. Is
yeah,
that true?
I am.
Okay. I was buying it. I was going, all right, I'll try it. I got to try it. You look like $1 million. Before we even get to your outfit, I want to say congratulations on the Best of Vegas Comedian of the Year.
So it's weird, but I've won Best of Vegas 3 times. Hey,
third time,
yeah. But this time I didn't win. I won another award.
What was that?
I won another award. They come from all directions.
What did you win?
When you're now you're in town. You watch.
Stop.
It's just the two of us. We'll have awards every year. Yeah.
What did you win? You won something.
I won. Cool. The award was basically a comedian who's doing really well, who helps others.
That's right, and you did.
And Johnny Buss awarded me the owner of the Lakers, and Murray the Magician, which was really cool.
He's been on this show.
Yeah, it's just so strange. Like being in Vegas, I'm like, if Murray or Carrot Top doesn't give me something, I'm just not welcomed yet. Like
you're official now.
Those are the cool kids at the party. Right. I've been working Vegas for 20 years. I'm like, neither of them know who I am.
Carrot Top, I went and saw Carrot Top. My buddy said, you got to go see Carrot Top. My buddy Bill and Josh O, he's been on the program. He's a writer for The Athletic. They're like, you got to go. So my friend Bill's, every trip he comes out in January to see the Penguins, he gets front row seats for Carrot. He buys them the minute they go on sale. So I think his 10,000th show is coming up. And he might actually make a trip in for it. So he took me, and I went. I laugh. He was really funny, man.
Of course, the guy's a killer. I mean, he's got that. You know, when I was starting, he was just killing it. He had that big chest and all the props.
Right.
But he's like the only guy in the prop world who's ever gotten respect from comedians.
Yeah.
You know, like I used to watch him work sets in Boston at Faneuil Hall. His name's Scott. Scott. He was really cool. But I remember seeing him and thinking, this is an unusually interesting character.
And he smartly comes out and opens with some props. Be like, okay, this is what you're here for. And then mostly it's video and just jokes and stories.
But murdered it. Like he's been killing it. Yeah.
I highly recommend it. All right, back to Butch being a very funny comedian. And talk about this honor you got. I mean, this is a big thing. Being able to what do they call it? The siren. The siren, man.
Yeah, which we have
a picture of it too. We can throw up while you're doing.
I feel like I've done a lot of things where like you get that attention and you think you understand what that vibe feels like. Man, I discovered a new type of when they put me in front of the siren, I was like, this would be cool. I'm excited. But then when they announced me and it all turned on me, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I wanted it. I'm surprised they didn't have to pull me away.
Here it is. Here's you. All right. So
I lost it. I was screaming at the top of my lungs uncontrollably. I turned cherry red.
Yeah.
I have no control over this outburst. That's great. It's unreal because they're all just it's just the energy in that.
Unbelievable.
The Knights game's energy.
Yes.
I've always felt it, but it felt like they kind of.
He's still going. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you could tell on your face.
It's such an exciting, fun thing. And Vegas is just a cool little fun place, you know? And that was really great. But what was really more fun, being a guy, Brett Ernst had done it 2 weeks ago and didn't get a T-shirt. So when they asked me for this and they were like, listen, we're going to hook you up. We got this with and I chose 17 because it was my birthday, but it happened to be St. Patty's Day.
Oh my God, that's what I thought.
I put my name on it and then they award it to me and I'm like, oh my. So I wore it right to Kimmel's after. And Ernst is like, yo, would you have that made? I go, nah, I did not. He goes, yo, wait, did you bring this on? I go, mm-hmm. I go, you putting the pieces together? He goes, yo, that's some BS right there. I didn't even get a shirt.
You just got to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Got it. Yeah, well, it was just great. It's funny when you love sports or all this whole world, but the swag.
That's unbelievable.
You know what I mean? I did a show for the cops here in Vegas, and they gave me this hand-carved axe with thank you for the show. Yeah. I have this weird collection of gifts comedians give. So if I ever die, the police will be like, he's a strange man. Underneath his Golden Knights jersey was an axe, an old watch, a lighthouse magnet, weird shit they give us.
A lighthouse magnet?
From Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen.
Yeah. It was a coin. Something. You know how they coin you?
No.
Yeah, well, when you do military gigs, they'll put a coin in your hand.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Each unit has their own coin design. It's a big honor. But I have a collection of these strange coins. Whoever goes in there, they won't be able to understand.
It's going to be a dateline on Butch Bradley.
A little note from Frank. I think you're sexy. Thank you.
That's between us, Butch.
Yeah.
Now, are you watching basketball? Have you been watching college basketball?
You know what's funny? I did this year.
Okay.
And I thought about this because you guys are sports knowledge. I'm a different category. I was raised by a single mom. I didn't watch sports. But I played. I started in lacrosse. I rode,
You rode what?
I rode crew.
Rode.
I went to a 3-time world champion, Henley champion school.
Okay.
I played lacrosse, which I have a gift I'm going to be bringing to you the next show with a lacrosse stick with all the little balls so you could throw it at the producers. And
by the way, our director Andrews went, wait, what? Butch can't come back ever.
Yeah. But I played all these sports and I because I just love full contact. So my mom knew 2 boys needed to go hit things.
Right.
So I watched sports for a different reason, but I wanted to see what the whole hype was on March Madness. I watch. It's exciting, I think it's kind of crazy when you're number 2 and you got to play number 15.
Right.
Because both teams, 15's I got this.
This is a Super Bowl.
The upsets are just amazing. So that's how I watch it. And I don't bet on it, but the casino was screaming last night.
Yeah.
And only in March Madness do you hear that kind of volume from the sports betting area.
Alex, I mean, you can attest to that.
Even before the game's over, because there's so many little bets you can have throughout the game, whether it's a player prop or first to 15.
Yeah,
so you just constantly, you hear this group of people yelling.
And first to 15 is, you want to bet the underdogs because the payout's a lot.
Right.
It seemed like a lot of the favorites over the last couple of days got all those.
Yes.
Yeah, that was it. Was like, but here there was like 3,000 people upstairs. Here, it was amazing.
Wow,
yeah, that was crazy.
And UNLV girls won, right? No,
they won the Mountain West tournament for the third year in a row, but then they got a 10 seed and they lost their first game.
I didn't. Yeah,
but UNLV men's won yesterday.
They won as well. Thank you for cleaning up my comment.
Yeah, they won the second NIT
This is why
game.
Alex is in charge of sports.
Exactly, Alex on sports.
Yeah.
So what else are you up to? What's going on lately? You'll be over. I know you have the regular thing at Kimmel's with Brett Ernst.
Yeah. Bouncing between Kimmel's, The Cellar, and all those. Everything's good, man. I'm just waiting for that movie to come out. I booked a big voiceover I can't talk about, but hopefully I will soon. But I did bring a story from Hollywood so you could have it.
You know we love these.
Yeah, I always have to because, like, you guys know everything about sports. All I know is how to play, hit people.
You can hit me.
No. Maybe we'll gear up next time.
Okay.
We'll put a little goalie.
Look at Ryan's smile. He's like, yes, make that happen.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you know we love Hollywood.
Story time with Butch. I titled it, What a Little Comedy Whore I Am. Am I allowed to say that?
You can say comedy, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, I lived in Hollywood when I first got there to do comedy. One of my best friends in comedy is Tony Rock.
Oh, yeah. So Tony's a big Steeler fan, by the way.
Yeah,
so put that up.
Chris Rock's brother. And we lived in a little studio apartment on Sycamore. Disgusting, embarrassing. Like, truly embarrassing. Like, it's the only spot in the world where I would only let comedians come up. And the hallway was like Power Rangers, like, and this is a weird comment, but like C- porn stars. And like all this weird people. There was a dude that worked on Star Trek who was a Klingon, but you don't know who he is. But he swore he was on every episode. And the little hallway and the doors you could push through. It was a terrifying building. And but we would golf, like the whole hallway would miniature golf party. It was great. Ken Jeong would hang out. Wow. Bobby Lee would hang out. Before they forgot who I was. But it was great. But Chris called and he said Chris Rock called and he said, to his brother, I'm getting my star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, right?
Oh, wow.
Which was dope. And he's like, all right, I'm going to come grab you guys. And he's like, and when he pulled up out front and we came out, he laughed at us by how disgusting the building was. So it was embarrassing. We had sort of looked nice, but and then he told us how he would stay up by where I can't remember what that famous hotel is. It's right
Chateau Marmont?
It's no, it's where Janis Joplin, the motel.
Yeah, where she died. It's by the Magic Castle.
By the Magic Castle. So Franklin. He said him and all the comedians would go there, and they'd have to get up 8:30 and run to McDonald's for 99 cents breakfast. So he told us some cool stories. But we went and watched him get his star. But I was embarrassed. I was in a 3 SUV security team. And I'm it's the family. It's his mom, his wife, his kids. And they're racing us around. And then when he was getting his star, I wanted a picture. And it was all of Oprah's people. And Chris Rock's security moved them out of the way. And me in my white shirt come up. And I'm taking photos and watch him get his star. But it was just an incredible early comedy experience.
And how long were you in that place?
Man, we were in there for a year and a half. Rent was $450 a month.
Oh my God. A piece or combined?
No, just that was it. It was horrible. You woke up why am I itching today? I remember one time some guy put his mouth against the door and he's like, open up. And I was like, that's not how you get in here. That is not how I was terrified. I was like, holy Lord. I need a day job.
Tony, I haven't seen Tony. I used to bump
into him. He's killing it.
He's great. Tony's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
We always would talk to Steelers. We'd always talk about the Steelers again.
He's a sports nut. Yeah, all those guys from Brooklyn are all sports nuts. I just sit and stare. They discuss basketball like Alex. Alex, you got to interview Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, all basketball stuff.
Yeah. Any questions about the night stuff?
Well, I do have one question because a lot of people may make that look tough. but I don't know if it was your adrenaline
I'm
or what.
I'm pretty piped up under here.
It's the jerseys covering it up. But anyway,
so it wasn't hard.
No, it's got some tension, but it's so once it gets moving, it goes faster.
Okay.
You know, that sounded really weird. It was an incredible experience, though. You go up, the cheerleaders are there, the Golden Knights, and you kind of. The cool thing about Golden Knights and all of us, our experiences here, it's really like a little town. And when you go to the Knights games, it reminds me of being a kid because everyone's so friendly and nice. The cheerleaders are there. They were all circled up, said hello. There's a lot of gracious, cool energy up there. It's amazing. You need to get up there and do it. Somebody from Frank, you guys should go up and spin that.
We have to do it as a crew. Well, we got to work on that. We have Mark Chinook. We'll send. Mark Chinook was on the show. That the gentleman that was with you wasn't Mark Chinook.
No, he was next to me signing autographs.
Oh,
I was like, Mark, take it easy, buddy. He's a great dude. Yeah,
we had him on the show to promote his Monday's Dark.
Yep.
And then we went to the big thing at the Palms where he had all the acts come. Seems like a great guy.
Yeah, he's really super cool. He was actually there the day I won this award thing. Yeah, but he's really cool. But he's like sort of a different type of fame.
Yeah,
like people are all over him, and I didn't really totally know who he was. But then I figured it out.
Yeah.
He's the announcer guy, right?
Yeah. And I think the story goes, I mean, he was born in Canada, and when they announced the day the team was going to be in Vegas, he called them up and said, hey, I used to play like college hockey. I'm from Canada. I want to be involved with this team from day one. And they hired him.
Wow.
And he started making calls for season tickets, and they kept him along. So when they won the Stanley Cup, he got a ring.
I have a friend who's in Border Patrol. I wonder if I get him pulled out of the country, one of us could take that job.
Okay, all right. There you go, because he'd ship him back to Canada.
Right.
It'd be a good gig.
Yeah, it would be a great gig. You just announce the game. Alex, you should be announcing that game.
Alex,
I'm going to start a campaign for Alex to announce the games.
Well, she already has tape because what do you tell him what you do?
Yes, I do the same thing at the Las Vegas Aviators.
Oh, very
for
cool.
the baseball games.
Yeah.
I feel like you should also do the Golden Knights. Mark, I'm coming for you.
Mark, we're coming for you, Chinook.
It's a new campaign to get Alex to do all the announcements for the Golden Knights. All of it.
And by the way, level one of my Vegas takeover is, Alex, I'm also doing the Aviator games this season.
And
some of them.
this weekend
Some
I'll
of
be
them.
there.
Keep an eye on him, Alex. This guy, if I miss a 10, he's there. But here's the deal: we have a sports knowledge face-off between Mark and Alex, and we allow the city to bet on it.
Chris, get a line on that. We're going to call Chris. Oh,
You'll crush him, Alex. You'll crush him.
By the way, what do you think of our balloon thing here?
I think
Isn't that amazing?
it's really incredible. Did someone make that?
It took me the entire week.
You made that?
The whole weekend I was here.
Right.
And I built it out there first, and then it didn't fit through the door. I'm like, had to deconstruct it.
This is the advantages of autism right there. This is the advantages. I may have it. You don't know. Don't laugh. I'm not mocking anyone.
Macchiato?
Listen,
What is that?
matcha?
Oh, no, that's matcha.
What? I'm sorry.
All right, next show for you is at the Strat?
I'm at, I have to remember.
Yeah.
Tonight I'm at the Strat.
Doing the 10.
Tonight my traditional show, But
traditional show.
Yeah, Thursday to Monday, 10. It's great.
And by the way, you got to follow Butch Bradley, your social media on TikTok and Twitter and all that.
Alex for the Golden Knights announcer.
Yes.
It is officially announced, Mark. The challenge has been set. Sports knowledge versus sports knowledge.
By the way, he looks like he's doing wait, can you take that shot again of him? It looks like you're doing a post-game conference at a game. Like,
listen,
you just won a game, and the blue behind you and the drinks and the jersey.
These questions are wonderful, but we have to get ready for next season.
Yeah.
Humbly, we feel good about today. We made some mistakes. We lost the puck a couple times, but I'm proud of these boys. I am proud of these boys, and thank you so much, Vegas. We appreciate you so much. This is our home. Stanley Cup, here we come.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now
Butch
Bruce
Bradley.
Cassidy is in trouble for his job.
Who?
Bruce Cassidy, the head coach of the Golden
Bruce
Knights.
Cassidy kind of matches me because people would call me Butch Cassidy.
Right.
That's like a sign from God.
Next coach
We're
of the...
all going to be working at a...
We're
We're
taking over the night.
Well, what's great is Alex would be like, you need to tell them to get out there now. Thank you. Everybody out there.
She'll cue you. Making his third appearance. And
you guys are great. Thanks for having
Butch,
me. Really.
it's a pleasure when you come in. And I just want to point out, Butch hit me up. He's like, hey, man, I did the thing. Do you want me to come in and talk about it? I'm like, absolutely.
I have to show the jersey properly.
Yeah, turn around. Let's see the Bradley.
Oh, yeah.
That is nice.
That is a nice
Sweet
jersey.
Clover.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
All right, we're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll come back, talk some posts and punchlines. But ladies and gentlemen, the best, Butch Bradley.
Thank you, guys. You're the
Be
best.
right back with more. I'm going to take a sip of tea.
Once you've satisfied your hunger, get ready for more of the hottest casino games in Vegas. Our 24-hour, 30-table non-smoking poker room proudly hosts all the most popular poker games with a variety of betting limits. Visit the poker room for a schedule of daily tournaments. Whether you're going to hold 'em or fold 'em, the best place for poker is at South Point Casino. You'll notice that our craps tables are usually the loudest in the casino. If you've never played, join one of our free craps lessons to find out what makes this game so exciting. Check with the craps dealer for schedules and give it a roll. Bingo is also an exciting way to spend your time. We offer 7 sessions of bingo every day. And each session includes a cash ball jackpot, 12 bingo games, a progressive double action game, and a $10,000 bonus coverall. Electronic units are available. If you haven't played bingo with us, give it a try today. Guests can also get in on the action at our one-of-a-kind race and sports books. 2 separate rooms designed to maximize your experience and comfort. Our sports book, with over 400 seats, puts you right in the middle of the action, 24 hours a day. The friendly ticket writers are happy to help, and it's conveniently located next to the famous Del Mar Deli, where you'll find supersized portions of delicious deli items like roast beef, pastrami, and Reuben sandwiches, or soups, salads, and pizza, plus spectacular desserts fit for a king. And right next door is the race book, over 150 seats, each with its own TV screen. There are 16 interactive player terminals, so you can bet right from your seat.
Woo! Butch Bradley. That was fun. He's great.
Yeah.
Again, he's become a friend of the show. I mean, he hit me up. He's like, hey, he goes, hey, man, I want me to come in. I got a story. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to do. We keep people coming in.
And bring in the energy. I love it.
Yes.
It's that tea. It's this matcha. Have you had matcha, Ryan?
I don't like tea.
Jerry?
I used to have matcha.
You used to?
I used to work at Starbucks.
Oh, you used to work at Starbucks. Oh, now a question for you, Jerry, on an episode of Modern Family. Alex works there, and she purposely messes up an order so that way she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's the wrong drink," and that way she can drink it. Is that an insider thing that employees do? Make a drink wrong because it's your drink, and then you have to make them a new one.
Well, then you have. But then you have someone.
Ann or Drew Dog, have you had the matcha?
I've not had the matcha, but Drew Dog also was a barista.
Oh, you were?
Yes.
We didn't have. I used to work at Dutch Bros. We didn't have matcha,
Okay.
but I would go to Starbucks to pay for a drink just so I could get matcha.
Wait, you worked at a coffee shop and you go to Starbucks and pay for it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is why Houston. If Houston wins and he wins the money, we're
Have
okay
you been
with
to
that.
Dutch Bros?
No, I don't drink. No, I haven't. Is it
I
good?
drink caffeine. Coffee.
Yeah.
It is good, but it's funny because they're like the nicest people. The employees are amazing. So it makes sense
That Andrew worked there.
Yeah, because it really, when you pull up to the line, they're like, "How's your day? What's going on?" And
They're very nice.
yeah, I guess that's their thing. But
Wait, why is Jerry standing up? What happened?
No, I was saying that I hate Dutch Bros for that reason.
Oh. Jerry hates Dutch Brothers for that reason. Because most people that Drew drink coffee, I'm guessing, are usually miserable until they get their coffee. So you don't want somebody like, hey, what's going on?
Alone, bro.
Yeah. Just give me the drink and yeah.
They have
All right.
energy drinks too.
Yeah.
All right, so
that
What did you say?
everyone being so friendly and so like over the top was one of the reasons why I left. Like it was just too much.
So I'm the crazy one over here.
all right, I got to go to a Dutch Bro. I got to go in and record myself at a Dutch Bros or whatever.
Yes, you do.
I think I've seen them around town. Well, I feel like Wednesday, I'll get one of these matcha drinks.
Good luck.
Something to tune in for on mine on Wednesday, baby. Come back Wednesdays. Frank drinks matcha. Put that on the thumbnail. Let's see what kind of hits we get on that. All right. Butch Bradley's awesome. No, I didn't make this collage. This balloon thing behind me, it's the stand and then the hoop and the backboard and the ball. That was part of upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know what those go for? Like, because I know I have a few friends that actually make these for parties and stuff
Okay.
now. These balloon
display things.
Displays that, yes.
How much would that go for? Give us a price on this.
Like probably $400. You could.
Someone open up eBay
for all
right
the
now.
bachelorette parties and the baby showers and the engagement parties, people are making very good money putting those together. So maybe if you.
Well, I went to it could be my future. I went to the dog thing yesterday. There was free canine cop training. It was free, and I went. And on my way out, I saw all these outside of where all the March Madness was that we went to all weekend, all of us. And I went, I need that. So I went over and I did kind of do one of these, like gauge.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, I'm not getting that up. Nope. So we rode to talk to Steve Stallworth. Chris Andrews helped us out. And they brought it down today, but they left it outside of the studio. And who brought it in? Ryan.
Yeah.
How hard was it to get in here?
It was awkward trying to figure out how to pick it up.
Yeah, because it's balloons.
Yeah, it's balloons, and it's not like a post. It's on a PVC
Yeah,
pipe.
what's underneath? Wow. Is it just plastic PVC?
Yeah. And so there's like a weight on the bottom that I had to pick it up from and then like reach through the balloons.
Well, I think all of us should do a date by which we feel like that will deflate and fall. Maybe that balloon.
An over-under date?
Yeah, over-under date.
That's good.
We'll do
you
something.
save that too, because I'm sure it would have been thrown away. Now
exactly.
we have it for the rest of March.
Exactly. And there's some more upstairs. If they want to bring us more, they can bring us more. Just fill the whole stage.
I actually have a good canine, Metro Canine story.
Tell us the Metro Canine story.
So Drew Dog's dad, actually, when it was at the other venue, he was on camera around. And, they put the hockey arena around it. They put the plexiglass up now. So the dog's coming around. And, these are dogs that are trained to attack. And so we're making fun of Scott. We're like, oh, he's eyeing you. We're in the video room and we're all just like, oh, be careful. He's eyeing you. The dog leapt the dasher board.
The boards, yeah.
Over, grabbed a hold of his camera, like pulled him down.
Oh my God.
It was like, because and then you see it from like his point of the perspective.
Yeah, right, the camera.
With the dog coming in. And we're like, oh, but I mean, he ended up, but there are.
Did he have an encounter with that dog previously? Maybe that you don't know
right?
about.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe something went down.
They have the decoys that are there with the bite sleeve.
Yeah.
Scared the crap out of that guy too, because he's just like, he's just there for protection, and all of a sudden he's just like leaps up to like get that dog off of a.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There's always fun. There's always great things here at the South Point. They do a great job booking everything. Stallworth over at the arena. That was great. And there's more horses coming up soon and all sorts of stuff. I don't know. By the way, Jay Moore. I see Jay Moore and Daryl Hammond are going to be here. We need to get Jay Moore in here. I'm going to work on that. And by the way, saw Shane Easton about 30 years ago in Pittsburgh, in a town. Anyway, Shane Easton. All right, it is time for Alex White. Alex White to give us some picks. We need a graphic for Alex. We'll have to come up with a graphic or something. Ann loves that when I say that. All right, anyway, Alex, we teased at the top of the show. You had something for today and maybe even tomorrow. Some props. What do you got?
All right, so Vegas Golden Knights playing in St. Louis against the Blues. This is a very important game for these two with the Western Conference standings. The Blues are chasing the Knights right now for the second wild card spot. So I like a couple of player props in this. Jack Eichel over 3.5 shots on goal. So it is a little juicy. It's minus 158.
Okay.
So I'm going to play that. And then I found a player from the Blues team, Jordan Kyrou. I'm going to tie them together for a same game parlay plus 181. Now, Jack Eichel over 3.5. His median on the year is 4. In the last 10 games, it's 5. He has been killing it there. And then Jordan from the Blues, his median on the year is 3. So his is actually over 2.5 that we're going to tie up. Yes. So I figured this out, which we were talking about off air, but the shots on goal is a nice little market that we're going to try and take advantage of now. And I learned from Ryan's team with Connor Bedard, because I took him on Saturday over 3.5. They were giving us plus money on that one, and he had about 6 that game against the Sharks. So
right, and that's great. I love that. So it's the Jack and Jordan shots on goal poll.
Yes, it is.
Or parlay, excuse me.
J&J.
And I, by the way, I asked Ryan, our hockey fan over here as well. Shots on goal is defined by what?
So a shot on goal is any shot that would be a goal if the goalie wasn't there.
Yeah, so that's how they feel. I've always wondered shots on goal. I thought maybe it was close. I didn't know that. So there you go.
So I mean, if it's not going towards the net, but the goalie pads it off, it's not a shot on goal.
Right, exactly, because it wouldn't have scored, but he did make contact with it. That's not a. See, I would have thought that is a shot on goal.
Right.
Okay.
Shot on goalie.
Shot on goal. That's a whole different thing. Over-unders on that is very complicated to do. All right, so it's time. Sound the horns. And with the dramatic pun, it's time for Posts with Punchlines. Posts with Punchlines coming around the corner. Here we go. No graphic. We don't need the graphic. All right. By the way, let's check the. Wait a second. I got to mention the live comments real quick.
Yeah.
Because before the show, Daniel Pacheco is back from Las Vegas. What did I miss? Daniel, you missed out. You were in Vegas and he didn't stop down?
I think he's saying he's back in.
Oh, he's back in Vegas.
Oh,
no, I'm back from Vegas.
Yeah, you were right.
Okay.
You were right.
So, Alex's alerts went off. First day on set. Jeez. All right. Anyway, Frank is now booking bets for Shohei. No, I'm not. Keith, we have more of your jokes coming. Now, Keith sent me some Shohei jokes, by the way, which we'll weave in after this press conference. Keith Lyle, by the way. Thank you, Keith, for coming in. Told that great story. Keith's now in the. So, Ryan, you said before the show we had more people in the chat room before than like ever.
On Keith's show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today, there was more in the chats, right?
Starting the show.
Yeah, starting the show. We had a ton
live,
of people.
more live viewers than we had.
Let's see. Mini Dar supposed to save green. Wait, what are Oh yeah, there are
M&Ms.
purple M&Ms. Oh, for the Easter packs. So Danny Hurley, get an Easter pack, bro. Oh no, he doesn't eat the purple ones. All right. Jeez. Yeah.
Speaking of Easter, it's almost here, Frank. You only have 5 more days of this.
And I owe like $70. Is it 75?
Yeah. Plus 105.
Here's the thing. I just realized all my checks are in storage, so I don't know how I'm going to stroke a check.
Zell.
No! All right, fine. Zell. Zell is from the movie Boys from Brazil or Marathon Man. That's for movie fans. Dean Hill. Jim Nance no longer does an NCAA attorney. All right. He was in the stands for the Houston game, but he still does the Masters. That's right. He retired last year. Good point.
He was actually the first shot that they cut through, or they cut to when the score went final.
Oh, right.
It was the team celebrating and then Jim Nance.
By the way, Jim Nance I think his roommate in college was like Fred Couples or something, or it's someone famous.
I'm not sure.
We'll Google that. Jim, someone in the chat will know. Jim Nance had a famous college roommate who's an athlete. Fred Couples seems too old.
Yeah.
Was it Fred Couples?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes.
That's what Google says.
Sometimes I couldn't tell you what I ate for breakfast, but I can go back in time to that weird nugget. Keith Lyle, Drew must have had contraband made for the dog react. No, it wasn't Drew. It was his dad. What does South Point have for him? Is that the noise siren or Butch yelling? I don't know. I mean, Butch was into it. Daniel Pacheco, I got to go to Vegas in May to see Nicotero perform live and catch an Aviators game. There you go.
Yes.
Tickets will be comped for one of those at least. I'll get you tickets to my show. I don't know how the Aviator comps work. We'll see. Daniel Pacheco, one of our super fans. So, by the way, Reno Paul, I didn't mention. Reno Paul is tied for first in our open ESPN tournament bracket that we have.
With my dad.
He's tied with your dad. So who are you rooting for? I'm rooting for Reno Paul.
We'll go on opposites there.
We're going on opposites. Well, let's do it. Two-way action. Get Billy!
So he didn't take Nevada going pretty far, I guess. Reno Paul must have known.
I forget. Yeah, he had him. I forget who Paul has no win, but you can check our ESPN bracket. Can people?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I need to hop on.
Alex, did I interrupt your pick for tomorrow? You said you had a pick tomorrow that you like.
I like Ohio State in the NIT.
Okay.
So they are playing Georgia. I can't remember what the line is. It's kind of high. I think it's like 8.5. They're a big favorite, but they are a very motivated team to win this tournament.
And
here.
it's in Columbus, probably, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, it's in Ohio State.
Yes, they are hosting.
All right, so keep an eye on that. She gave you 2 hockey player props and an NIT game. Let's do some posts, and they're very college heavy. So we're starting with number 1, which is this guy we've been following. This guy who put $1,000.
Yep.
Now over the past couple of years, he put $100 on every money line for the underdogs. He did 1,000. Brian, update us on what it says.
Yeah. So going into Saturday, so after the first 2 days,
yeah, he was up.
He was up $7,100
because of Oakland defeating Kentucky. Mostly.
Oakland and Yale.
And Yale helped. Yeah.
And then what? Oh, sorry. And then Saturday and Sunday went on the run of favorites not losing. Favorites went 15-1 in the round of 32. Thank you.
Excuse me, that might be my first sneeze ever in 117 shows on the air. Sorry.
And so, yeah, if you want to put up the graphic.
It's the graphic. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So yes, going
Green
into
is good for
Saturday,
him.
he was up $7,100, and then favorites went 15-1, like I said, and now he's down 7,300.
Are you serious?
Woo!
Oh, he was up 7 and now he's down 7.
So after Saturday, he was down $900, and then yesterday down to 73.
Wow.
Down 73.
So had he only done 100, it would be only $700. Boy, you step it up to $1,000, and boy, wow, that got ugly in a hurry for him.
And what did I say on our group chat? I was like, he should only do this for the first weekend.
Yes.
And that was even too many
Yes.
days. He should have just done the first
Maybe
2
Thursday,
days.
Friday. I think
Yeah.
I think he's going to learn.
Yes.
All right, his name is like Matty Betts or something.
Yeah.
The S is for dollar
2
signs. Put 7 S's on Matty Betts for the $1,000 per S that he owes. Wow, that is nuts. All right, well, good luck. I guess he's going to still do it. He has to. At this point, you got to stick to your guns.
Yes.
Can't be scared money.
Well, yeah. I mean,
No.
he's also generating content, which gives him money anyway.
Exactly.
So.
All right, yeah, maybe it makes up for it. All right. The second one is titled Amanda. So there's this online girl, Amanda Casey Vance. She's a huge Florida Atlantic University fan. So roll the clip. Here's her at the game.
Nobody thinks I stick to my bet punishment, and the Russell Wilson tattoo is too far away. So if FAU doesn't win today, I will jump in the Hudson River, and I will do it.
Go Owls.
Go out.
All right, so they did not win.
Guys, I was gonna stick to my bet, and FAU blew it. So whenever I'm going in the Hudson.
So she jumps in there we go. She goes up on the thing, and do we actually see her in the water? No.
You see something floating.
We see something floating and some sad Sarah McLachlan music. Which, by the way, this song right now depresses everyone because all you're thinking is sad dogs. All right, let's move on. So anyway, I didn't know who she was, but I found that very amusing. Good for her. That was funny. Caitlin. It's Caitlin Clark time. We're going to get to Iowa. Caitlin Clark hits shots, not notes. And you'll understand what that clip's all about here. So here we go. Caitlin Clark, superstar singing. Listen, you're born with one super talent. You can be great at basketball. You can't also be a great singer. I had no idea what that song was. Could you tell what that song was?
No, I could not.
Apparently, Ryan told me. Ryan said, "Oh, it's my favorite Justin Bieber song."
I couldn't understand what it was either.
It was in the comments. Apparently, it was a Justin Bieber song. So listen, we love Caitlin Clark. And speaking of Caitlin Clark, they play tonight. So Iowa Hawkeyes, I believe, is it 14.5-point favorites tonight?
Yes.
And they're playing against West Virginia. Them good old
Still
Mountaineers. How about them ears? But it's been like a layoff for Iowa. They haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
Well, they'll be rust. I don't know. Who knows? But Caitlin Clark.
Do you want to hear her player props?
Yes, I do.
Points 32.5.
Oh my God.
Assists 9.5, and rebounds 7.5.
So almost a triple double.
Wow. I kind of like that assist though.
The assists?
Maybe.
You know what?
I gotta dig in though. I'll find.
You know
him
what I
again.
like?
What do you like?
I like the points over
You do.
because it's an
32
over.
and a half.
She's gonna just throw it up the whole game. All right, so I might have to take that. But anyway, Caitlin Clark getting a little. She got a little flack this past weekend. She was whining a lot. She's been whining. Her dad's been yelling at her. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Her dad is like yelling at her in the stands, like, "Shut up!" And then he like yelled, "Take her out" to the coach. To teach her, he did. He's like, "Take her out," because she was whining. She did catch a few elbows. I mean, other teams get psyched to play against her, right? All right. Okay, so this is a nice story. You got a USC this. So there's this girl who's a Trojan reserve, which sounds like a prophylactic. But anyway, there's a word you don't hear a lot, but our fans over here, and that's a word the youth don't know. But anyway, so this girl gets to check in, and look, there's there's Vanessa Bryant. Obviously, this girl played basketball with the late, great Gigi Bryant and knew Kobe and stuff. So it was a blowout for USC, and everybody wanted to see her score. And she did. So the crowd goes crazy. It was a really nice moment. They're up by like 30. So she got in, and she's smiling. And I think there's a three-pointer coming up, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's on this play right here. They steal the ball or they get a rebound. USC probably one of the favorites to win. Watch this. They feed her. Bam.
Wow.
Bench goes nuts. Like, I got chills. It's just a
Yeah.
great. Anytime these players get in, these players. Now, I'm going to bring up Duke. There was a kid for Duke who's about my size, who has the greatest hair I've ever seen. This kid he got in. He missed an easy layup. Bench is going nuts. He got fouled. He got pushed. A few seconds left. He goes to the line, misses his first one. Second one goes in. So he got a point. Kind of anti-dramatic. It's kind of anticlimactic when it's a free throw. It's like the bench doesn't jump up and down like they
Right.
did for her. But it's like, oh, you got a point, but Could have like swished it.
It still really is cool because the amount of time that they put in, just like the star players, right?
Yeah.
They're at every practice.
Yeah.
They're just as committed. So it's nice to see them.
It's
get
like a
some playing
Rudy
time.
story. Yeah. And if it's like a special needs kid, forget it. I'm crying them instantly. Those clips are the best. So props to India Auto and USC for putting her in. All right. Securiosity is the title of this funny one that I came up with. Security guards. You go to a lot of games. You know, security has to face the crowd the whole time.
Yes.
They're not supposed to watch the action. All right. So there's this guy at a messy game. So he's probably a huge soccer fan. So look, he's not security. He's curious though. So I don't know how he timed this. I don't know if he had someone telling him when to turn. But right when Messi takes this kick, he turns a little bit, which he's not supposed to do. Probably lost his job. But here you go. Here comes the kick. And he turns and sees it. Oh! Also, I think security's probably not supposed to get that animated. Right? There's probably supposed to be stoic. But
Yes.
this guy's like, I can't believe I just saw that. So, and he now works at Dutch Brothers. He works now at Dutch Brothers Coffee where he's like, oh, did you see Messi's goal? It's called a callback in the comedy world. USC, by the way, is favored by 10.5 in their women's game tonight. We didn't mention. I believe Jeff Parles believes USC will win the women's tournament.
Well, you didn't do very well in our.
Oh, ouch. Whoa, ouch, Jeff, look out. Although he did make fun of every pick that everyone took.
Yeah.
Have it.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
Jeff.
He was going for a different strategy, though.
He did.
Was really going for, look at that.
There's Jeff.
212 seeds, 213.
Scratch.
Chris
Yeah.
did give us new odds.
He won a lot of.
Here he is.
Speaking of odds and numbers, ladies and gentlemen.
Did we get the updated odds?
Well, no, we have not. Or wait, did you get him? We just got him. Chris
saying
Andrews,
that.
sportsbook director. Chris, jump in. Not wearing a team shirt today. There's no games. There's no Iowa or U.S. female basketball.
The Golden Knights?
Knights game.
I'm a Penguin.
He's a Penguin fan. See, he's sticking to his. That's why we like him. By the way, we have two guests in the studio. And who are these folks that have joined us?
This is my stepmom and her husband Lynn, and then my brother is supposed to show up, and then my sister is gambling somewhere. So if you count
All right, well,
Drew
welcome
Dog
to the
over
show.
here, we have
Don't
a
interrupt
huge family.
sister.
Yeah, right. Which one is Lynn? It's the guy with the hat that says Lynn, right? I figured. We can't get a shot of it. The guy is wearing a hat.
That's that North Allegheny education again. Yeah.
We're going to end the show with him coming in to let everyone see this hat. All right, Chris, what's happening?
I
Updated
updated
odds.
the odds.
For our pool.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can bet them. They're on the board.
Oh, all right. What are the odds? Because right now Matt Neverett is leading. Frank Nicotero, close second. All right. What are the updated
Well,
odds?
I'm going strictly by who's going to have
what?
the
I'm
winner.
second.
You're second. Oh, I'm
In
third. I
points.
apologize. In
I'm
points.
going by
But you have
strictly who
better.
has the winner.
Okay.
I can't.
Right.
That's
All
going
right.
to be
All right.
too
What do we got?
confusing. Okay. First of all, Ann and Jeff out.
Play taps. Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. Okay.
Alex plus 550.
Oh, plus 550 for Alex.
Drew Dog
Uh-oh.
6-1.
6-1 with Houston.
Matt 5-1.
Oh,
Ryan plus 550.
because of your North Carolina. And then
Sean 30-1.
Sean's 30. Forget Sean. He's out. Well, Illinois is not bad. All right.
And who's this other guy?
I don't know, Frank. What's he got?
Minus 110.
Oh my God.
That's funny. Take that, McCormick.
You got
Boom!
the best teams on
The
the board.
counter's right over there if you
know.
want to go bet on
I
yourself.
already have money on me, but I'll do it again. It's not like I owe any money to this Lent
Boy,
thing.
that was painful making those numbers, I got to tell you.
Was it painful?
That hurt. That hurt.
To go, oh my God, Frank's still favored.
Frank's odds on. Oh, my God.
Been the favorite the whole time.
Yeah,
What's
but
that?
now
I can
he's
hear you.
odds
I
on,
can't-
yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Ryan. What'd you just say?
You didn't hear me when I was cluing into this.
What'd you
so,
what'd you say?
Yeah, move on.
Ah, the dumb kid who takes overs.
Oh, my gosh.
I think that's a lot of UConn. I think that's
Really? You think so? Yeah. Okay.
You think?
We knew this kid was sharp then when we
Exactly.
hired him, yeah.
And by the way, Chris, we have to thank you for helping make the.
I did get those.
Does that
yeah.
not look cool?
Does look cool, yeah.
That looks very cool. Ryan carried it in. so-
Ryan carried it in my back, couldn't hold
No,
it.
plus it's in my contract. I can't. I throw
Lift
my
anything.
Can't ride bulls. Can't lift
ride
up
bull.
balloons.
You got a
Jeez.
very fine print. Was there one more post or what did we have?
Yeah, we had 17s for today's episode.
What's that again?
We had 17s for today's episode.
17. Oh yeah. By the way,
Today's
and
episode
speaking of
117.
17,
Hembo.
this is the book Hembo and Mike Greenberg wrote his 17. John have
I was going to guess Havlicek.
John Havlicek.
Although I've read it already, but
Yeah,
I
there you go.
Havlicek's I can't remember them all 100 names.
Johnny Most.
Johnny Most.
No, you know who Donnie Most is, right? And Donnie Most, anyone?
It was on Happy Days.
There you go. Ralph Mouth. Happy Days, Ralph Mouth. All right. And which one's Lynn again? Oh, he took his hat off. I don't know. All right. And tomorrow is not, it's tomorrow's special one for 18. We'll bring that up. What do you have for 17, Ryan? It's 117th episode. Thanks to everyone. By the way, we had more live viewers in the chat room before the top of a show than ever. And it's been active as always. What do we have here? Paul, let's see. Paul, be sure. Oh, they're already writing their acceptance speeches. Paul's already writing his acceptance speech thinking he won. Oh, Joey B lives in Fort Collins. That's right. And he loves Chris Andrews, he says. And by the way, the table next
That's
to us.
That's mutual.
There you go. And the table we had next to us, when Chris came up, Chris would come up, stop by, grab a bite to eat, say, hey. When you walked away, the one guy who I had befriended a little bit, he goes, oh my God, was that Chris Andrews? So there you go. Again, I mean.
Making a pig of himself eating.
No, he didn't know. It was as you were walking away.
Eating the shrimp po' boy.
Chris is in the Hall of Fame, for God's sake. And, all right, Paul. Yeah, Paul's talking trash to your dad, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. All right, so what do you have for 17 to end the show? Our 117th episode.
I don't know. You want to try to find any more nuts? Yeah. Squirrel?
Any more? I'm squirreling over there. All right, what else we got?
Okay, so we had a guest last week, Dave Damashek, saying that he has the best mom in the world for taking him out of school to watch NCAA tournament game.
That's right.
My mom took me out of school on a Friday. We drove down to Arizona for the Final Four. I got to watch Carolina play against Oregon. I got to watch Carolina play in the national championship game against Gonzaga. And then I also missed school on that Monday for the national championship, and we got to watch our favorite team, the North Carolina Tar Heels, win the national championship.
That's pretty good.
So
that's pretty good.
We've got some video of that.
Oh, my goodness. 2017. Who took this? You or your mother?
That's the final shot. That's me. Mine and my mom's reaction. And then this is my mom's.
Young Ryan.
Young Ryan. He looks the same now. So that's not that long ago.
I'm going to nominate my Uncle Jack.
Okay.
He took us to the NIT, took us out of school Thursday and Friday, and the principal called him and says that this is an unexcused absence. My Uncle Jack said, I'm going to not give you the full conversation. You are not going to tell me what I could do with my kids.
There you go.
Click.
That's right. There's opening day of baseball, which is Wednesday. I'm not counting those Korean games from the Dodger Putter games. It's Wednesday.
Is it Thursday?
Thursday. No, I think there's a game Wednesday, isn't there? Is it Thursday?
I think it's
Is it Thursday? I think you're right. It's Thursday. Anyway, Pirates, Marlins. I used to get taken out. It started at Dodger Stadium. My dad would pick me up from school, and I'd leave early, go see the openers, and then I did this in Pittsburgh for.
Yeah.
Son, if I didn't pause there, they wouldn't have heard it.
It's 102. You missed the time.
Oh yeah,
it's only between 12.
It's only between 12 and 1.
That's not
Thank
how it
you,
works.
Alex.
Stop bailing him out.
They would take me out of school to go see the home opener, which I did for about 9 years in a row. And my mom would write a note, because you had to have a parental note.
Right.
And she would write, Frank had a fever.
Yeah.
Because back then,
Bucko.
Baseball fever, catch it. That was a big slogan. Yeah. So technically, my mom felt good about that because she wasn't lying.
And let me tell you something. Did you learn more going to the ball game or some stupid thing in school?
There you go. Exactly.
And my Uncle Jack said the same thing to the principal.
Yeah. And it's an experience you don't forget. I would have forgot. I didn't learn anything that day.
Here I am all these years later.
Did you ever, any unexcused absences for you, Alex? You seem like maybe no.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't, nothing that's coming to mind right now. I'll think on it.
Okay.
I have one.
And go for it.
I stayed home to watch Luke and Laura's wedding.
I knew you were going to. If I could have guessed something, I was going to say, you're going to say General Hospital, Luke and Laura's wedding. Because it was, at the time, it was like as big as the final match. I don't know. The fact that I knew that, I don't know why, Ann. I kind of knew that. Do you know who Luke and Laura or General Hospital is, or what a soap opera is?
I have heard of General Hospital.
Lynn, what's your favorite soap opera? Correct answer, Guiding Light. All right, anyway. Or As the World Turns. My mom liked As the World Turns. All right. Another tremendous Monday show. Monday's always my favorite show of the week because we get to spend a lot of time with me, Alex, and Ryan. Butch Bradley came in and killed it again. Chris does a pop-in. All of you in the live chat room, thank you so much. We're driving up our numbers, so please keep sharing the show and urge people to subscribe because it really helps us out. Tomorrow, we're back for another show. Sports by the Book today.
At 3 o'clock.
At 3 o'clock with...
Myself and Jeff Parles.
Jeff Parles? I never know if it's Matt or Jeff.
I know, they're switched.
I'm coming in the first 15 minutes, too, just to recap the weekend.
And Chris will be back to talk more tournament stuff. So, again, thank you for watching the shows. Lynn, and what was your name? Gloria. Lynn and Gloria? Lynn and Gloria. All right, we'll play a little Laura Branigan on the way out. we'll get flagged for the music rights. All right.
Well, before we go, just
Yes.
everyone go in our description and go to our social medias. We've got all our different links for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Make sure you check those out.
Yeah, find us and subscribe. We're new on Facebook. I know
Yep, in the video description.
It's in the video description where you can find all those links. Please, please, please share them on your friends. Keith Lyle, I know you're doing it, so thank you very much. Everybody, we will see you tomorrow on Punchlines Lines, live in Nevada. Every show.